I've actually seen a few reels of this guy too.
Over 20,000 of you tagged me in this video. Is she really only 5'2"? Let's find her real height. I decided to find
5'2"
her
doesn't
height
sound
using
so
this video
unbelievable.
where we see a cabinet in the background. And I found the exact model of which has a height of 29.5 inches. And then in the background of this video, we see an air conditioner unit controller. And I also found the exact model of which has
What
a
I love about this guy is
7.5
how he
inches.
manages
By
to
analyzing
find the
different
exact
angles
same
across the
items
height, we find
in
the
the
camera
video.
angles, determining that she's 2.16 George.
He's like the
tall,
GeoGuessr
8.49
guy,
AC
but with
reverse
items.
tall. Multiply this number by 29.5, subtract 1.3 from her shoes, and I found the exact model of subtract 0.06 for socks, subtract 0.08 for the carpet that she's standing on to get 62.3 inches, making her 158.3 centimeters
Sure,
tall.
5'2". Yeah, 5'2"
5'2"
isn't
and
so
1/3
unbelievable.
in freedom units.
So his type of content I'll get to in a bit, but to generalize short form content, I actually so super agree with like those things going around that say short form content is bad for your brain and all that, and it reduces your attention span. I believe that. That's why currently I put timers on my apps so that I don't spend so much time on like short form content. I even deleted TikTok because at one point I was just scrolling all day, and one day it just made me realize I'm wasting so much time just scrolling away. So now I deleted TikTok, and my Instagram reels have a timer of like an hour because I mean when I'm doing nothing, what else am I gonna do? And I don't even watch YouTube Shorts. So short form content in general, I think is bad for you. Yeah, but I mean it's what's popular these days because what people love is instant gratification, I think. So the moment he starts talking, and I think that's part of the instant gratification part because if people are immediately like, "Oh, how do you do that? How do you find that?" and all that stuff. And then when he actually does the computations, people are like, "Oh, these computations are so cool." And then they move on to his next video and he does it again and so on and so forth. So I think there's just so much what's the chemical? Is it serotonin or oxytocin or basta in your brain that just loves all that instant gratification. So I think that's what makes it really popular. I think a lot of the things that go viral these days are like super nonsensical. Like especially those Italian brain rot memes that are like tralalelo tralala or whatever. I think is funny like every now and then, but it's also stupid. Anyway, I think a word that's going or a term that's going around right now is parang slop, right? So I think a lot of short form content is just straight up slop. But I think at least with his specific content, he's doing math, and it makes people go, oh, you know what, the calculations he's doing is kind of cool. And then maybe just maybe one person is gonna be like, okay, maybe I should be like him and just put my math to good use, and then they learn. Hopefully, I don't know. But compared to his content to others, I think his content is way better. I think Shane's mathematical ability to determine height could benefit society because some people out here, they're just out here for clout and they say, "Oh yeah, I'm 6'2", and then they lie on social media for likes and whatnot. So I think this might be like a reach, but at least if he debunks someone's height, like that they're lying, and then that person gets flamed for it, or like maybe not canceled, but like they get less popular because they've been debunked, then at least that's one liar on the internet that's not as famous as they should be.